Behind the Badge, brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Thanks for sticking with us. The firefighters and paramedics of the South Davis Metro Fire Department are ready and willing to handle any call that comes in.
That's right, but one recently came in that gave them pause, as in 8 tiny paws. In tonight's Behind the Badge, ABC4's Rick Aaron shows us one of their most memorable and adorable rescues.
Yeah, the firemen on duty at Station 85 were a little surprised when dispatch called at 2 a.m. after someone reported meowing coming from beneath a street.
I actually kind of thought it was a joke for a second because of the time frame that it came in at. I was wondering why people were even out that late.
A couple out for a late-night stroll along 500 South and Woods Cross heard the faint cries of newborn kittens. An officer from the Woods Cross Police Department went into the storm drain to retrieve one of them.
Hey, don't bite me. He's super young.
There was still another one down in a pipe that was too narrow for the officer wearing bulky gear and a gun belt. Luckily, South Davis Metro Fire Captain Steve Duffield volunteered to go in and retrieve the other abandoned and scared kitty.
I won't assign anything to my crew that I won't do myself. Those other guys didn't seem too crazy to do it. I'll just take this one. We tried to reach him with a firefighting tool that we have called a pike pole. We could only get a 4-foot one in the hole, so they were farther down the pipe than 4 feet, so we had to come up with some ingenious tactics to get them out.
Captain Duffield borrowed an officer's Slim Jim, a thin metal wire used for unlocking cars, and went in again.
Kind of partially made my way down the tunnel till I could hook them.
Come here, kitty.
And then drug them back out. They weren't mobile, they were still blind, they're really young. They were dirty, they didn't look that great.
But thanks to those officers and these heroes, a catastrophe was avoided and the kittens were safe. As for how the tiny felines wound up in the storm drain, well, it appears their mother wasn't the only one that was littering.
There's only one realistic answer to how they got there, and probably someone put them down there, unfortunately.
They probably were put in there by people, so that's kind of sad and heartbreaking, but we were able to get them out, and it was a happy ending.
Captain Duffield told me this wasn't his first animal rescue. You see, he once kept a wayward moose from wandering onto Interstate 15, and another time he helped to pull a stuck horse out of the Jordan River. As for those kittens, well, they were adopted by the couple that originally heard their faint little cries. For Behind the Badge, Rick Aaron, ABC4 News.
Oh, you have to love a happy ending. So to see more Behind the Badge stories or to nominate a first responder for Rick to profile, all you have to do is head to our website, abc4.com/badge.